We've been going through some really challenging times lately, and many of my clients have mentioned that they are really having trouble staying positive. So today, I'd like to share with you 3 mental mindset shifts that can make a huge difference in changing your mindset from a negative one to a positive one. And in doing so, this can change the whole trajectory of not only your day, but your life. This is Laura Graziano, the coach that cares, and creator of Personal Best coaching and programs to help others to heal, grow, and flourish to their full potential in life. So today, before we get started with these 3 mental mind shifts that can change your life, I would like you to get a journal. And I'd like to call this your mindfulness journal, because this is going to be a place where you can observe your thoughts and your thought patterns. And when we really look at our thoughts become our feelings, and our feelings become our behaviors, and our behaviors become our outcomes. When we can change the way we do things, the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we do things, then we can really create change in our lives. So get at that mindfulness journal so you can start observing your thoughts and your thought patterns so that you can make the shift when you observe these negative patterns occurring. So the number 1 mind shift is shift the woe is me attitude to the go me attitude. What do I mean by that? The woe is me mentality is, oh, poor me, why did this happen to me? Why did I lose my job? Why did we lose power after the storm? Why? With that type of an attitude and mentality, you become the victim. When you observe yourself going down that rabbit hole of that victim mentality, that's when the shift happens. Shift it, write it down in your journal so you can observe this, and then shift it to the go me attitude. That's the can do attitude. When you start looking at your talents, your abilities, the things that you can do, and that you change from a victim to a victor. And you can actually look at ways to conquer the things that have happened to you and really become more victorious in your life. And be a little creative with this by looking at your talents and abilities and how you can better use them. So that's the first shift, from the woe is me and the victim mentality to the go me victor mentality. Number 2, shift from playing the blame game to upping your game. Many times we tend to look at, she said this and I wasn't successful at that because, my husband didn't, do this, or somebody, my kids got in the way, or there's always someone else to blame instead of, and sometimes we even blame ourselves. Instead of the blame game, look at ways you can up your game to accept responsibility, accept where you are, and accept responsibility for how you're going to move forward. With the victor mentality, you have some ideas on how you can better utilize your talents and strength. Now take that, again, with your journal. Observe when you're playing the blame game and switch it up to upping your game and challenging yourself. Find one thing that you can focus on to really up your game and a new endeavor that you can try to shake things up a little bit in your life. A new direction that you can take things and start to build on that, baby steps every day, whether it's personally or professionally, whatever it is that you need at the time, and maybe both. So that's number 2, shift from playing the blame game to upping your game. And number 3, shift from the negative influencers in your life to the positive influences. And this is such a powerful shift. There is so much negativity surrounding us in life. Sometimes it's the people we associate with. Sometimes it's family members. Sometimes it's ourselves. And sometimes it's the media and the things we take in, the shows that we watch, the podcasts we listen to, all of the things surrounding us. Put yourself in positive situations. Put yourself in more positive places where you can associate with positive people, ones that you look up to, ones that lift you up as well, ones that see the best in you. And sometimes that means disassociating from people that we are already with. So look at your life. Look at where those negative influences are creeping in. Maybe it's your thoughts too, to shift to the positive. Always shifting from the negative influence to the positive. And again, your mindfulness journal is key here. When you observe yourself in situations like that, write that down and look at ways you can turn that around. So I hope some of these mind shift ideas helped you today and can make a huge difference in your life. Number 1, shift from the woe is me to the go is me, from the victim to the victor mentality. Number 2, shift from the blame game to upping your game. And 3, shift those influencers in your life from negative to positive. And I know that you will have more positive outcomes in your life every day. This is the Coach That Cares, Laura Graziano. Look for more mindful moments. And if this resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.